I think individual can be extremely helpful because it can stay private. You can feel confidential. You can feel like you can share openly and honestly and not be afraid that it's going to leak. And so, individual work to find your true voice is really more about work of uncovering and then, unveiling and then removing the things that are in the way of who you really are, who you've really been your whole life, and moving those things out of the way so that you get access to that true self of yours without the complexity of being with a bunch of people.
Yeah, because I know that was for me that, like I said, I got divorced and left my situation during COVID, so it was so easy just to become insular. Just, hey, the world shut off. I said, oh, I'm an introvert. It doesn't really matter. And I'm actually, I'm giggling, but I'm actually finding it a challenge to break that, to be
Right.
like, no, no, you're gonna have to go out. I mean, I do this. This was my first step into it, was getting one-on-one with people. But no, you're gonna actually have to, if you want to have human connection, you actually you gotta go be with people.
Yeah.
So I guess one of the other things that I get kind of curious about is, how do people, I mean, is it just like a darts and a dartboard? We just try stuff? Is that what you kind of suggest to people? Or is there like something you say, hey, look at yourself and figure out these certain things that you might like, and then go try and be in groups and things? Or is it just try it?
Right. No, I think there are some things that you can know that you're likely to be pretty effective in. If you're, for instance, maybe you're looking at mindfulness and you want to take a yoga class or a Tai Chi class or a Qigong class or something like that. And, this might be a good area for you to connect with other people who are like minded, who are interested in that. Or you might want to, get a personal trainer or at least join a gym and getting some movement there. And, you can interact or be interacted with in those settings in a very low pressure situation. Um, and, the pressure that we present to ourselves is variable. Like that we're the ones who actually design how much pressure is happening to us. There's not a real thing called pressure. It's not something on the outside that happens to us. It's what we accept and then apply to ourselves. So, what is more intimidating or less intimidating is really a function of what you see is in front of you. And if you want to try something new in your self-expression, you could take an art class, you could take a music class, you could take a piano lesson, or you could take a dancing class. And these are all ways where you can meet new people who are also interested in self-expression for sure.
Yeah. No, I love that suggestion, because I think that, like I said, that was for me. It's like, it, and I'm going to ask you about the dangers of social media.